Hello YouTube, ZiggyNo back with Sports Cards Daily. Today is November 25th, and on this day in 1979, Pat Summerall and John Madden broadcast a game together for the very first time. And they would go on to broadcast, I think, for 22 more years, and probably the most iconic, definitely the most iconic football team. Football host broadcasting team. I mean, you could say that what the guy from like the early 70s on the Monday Night Football thing, but man, these guys rocked. I mean, there's Madden football, and this is an empire. Hobby news and chatter. Classic pandemic story. I'll share that article with you. Prism Football Panini Direct. We'll talk about Panini's update on the website, and I will confess I was completely wrong on first off the line Panini Prism Football. I thought it wouldn't hit, 1,700? I thought 1,800 would be where it would sell out. It sold out at 1,000. Sandy, I know that's crazy. $1,000, Sandy? Forgotten article about Zion. Today, High Rollers eBay Top 20. Check that out. Normally around 10 a.m. The Hype, normally around 5 or 6 in the afternoon from Mojo Media. And then tonight, really excited to watch this. This is Jeremy Sports Card Live with Panini. I think it's Tracy Hackler, who I believe is marketing. He does the blogs on Panini's website. He's also been on Pack Geek, Bench Clear Media doing breaks. So very friendly in the hobbies, and I'm looking forward to this. I know he's not going to have answers to all our questions, like where the hell is my glass Christian McCaffrey rookie glass redemption? No autograph, just a glass redemption. I won't ask him about that. But anyway, what did you miss yesterday? NBA Championships box rip. How much does a YouTuber make? Under the radar cards, retail Prism football break, sports card investors top 5 cards, sports card and consultant, happy wife, happy hobby. Phenomenal video, guys. If you have time to watch one video today, check this video out. It is great. Married or not, I'm a divorced man, but I love this video. Project 2020 update with a very, very special, what I call hobby just stories. One of those hobby stories you love to feel. Makes your warm fuzzy go. Okay, here we go, jumping into some content. Sports Collectors Daily. Let me just quickly say, I applaud this website because, I'm in the daily business, and these guys are always putting out great daily content. Now, they have a lot of sponsors and probably the staff and a bunch of other stuff. So I use them every day, right? I check them out, and I try to pull good content out of there. So again, pandemic story. I'm not going to read it to you. Very good story. Guy, basically trapped in pandemic. Hey, man, I got those cards. Hey, those cards are worth money now? Wow, I think I'll sell those cards. Great story, and you can learn more. I think they're going up for auction pretty soon here. On Panini, I talked about how, I was totally wrong on the football Prism. Now, I did find interesting, they are going to do Prism hobby boxes direct. These are not first off the line, but these will be hobby boxes direct from Panini. Now, what will the price be? Will it be $1,000 like Blowout's at? Or will it be closer to, say, $700, $500? I've heard in some places that some local card stores sold to their customers at $500 a box, which I applaud them. Now, again, I know that, if you're allocated this product, you're getting it at around $120 to maybe $200 a box. And again, I applaud that. That's great. But the fact that Panini, please go closer to suggested retail price. Do it for the holidays, Panini, and get your bot defense better, okay? Next up. Oh, also, real quickly before I forget, guys, Prism's out, so keep your eyes out for white sparkle cards. Next up, Forgotten. Zion Williams article. Look, I'm not going to say good or bad. It's a very interesting short article, but I want to report the news. And I thought it was. I'm a fan of Zion's, and I think his card has great height or great high abilities. The pop counts here, sales volume very much interesting. Sales volumes over the year. I gotta think that's got to be number per. It's only 1,500 in 1 year? That would shock me. That number seems low. Anyway, check it out, guys. You give me your thoughts. I'm just reporting the news here. Opening a box of the Panini NBA Championships product. That's this product right here. I think I mentioned to you early on, weeks ago. I think it was, Fanatics was selling it. I bought a few boxes for my sons. I have not received mine yet, but I'm looking forward to it. And what I really liked was seeing somebody else for a bit makes me decide, do I want to open one? Am I going to open all of them? We know each boy got one. So we might just open one and grade that one and save the other ones for later. So we will see. Next up, Don's World, really new content provider I've been following, not new to the hobby. He's been around for several months, broke 1,000 a few months ago. Great channel, great information. Loved him sharing his analytics and how much he's making on his channel. It actually helps me make decisions on, my thoughts about monetization, which, well, I'll leave that for a later video. Next up, she collects cards. Really great to see her back putting out content again. Love this content too because she gives you some sleeper picks in the sports card. Definitely cards that no one else is talking about. And she also lays out, look at this dominant Laker team, man. This is probably the best team LeBron has been on in his career. I mean, I know you could say there's two superstars and who's the third superstar, but you've got some solid players on this team, man. Boom, this is going to be a fun team to watch. It almost feels like basketball is a dynasty sports, right? It was the Warriors for a while. Now it looks like it's going to be the Lakers. And it's still fun to watch. There's no, I won't say but there's little parity in basketball. And playoffs typically go chalk. Next up, 502 Frank. So if you guys haven't seen this, I'll put the link below. But he got some of the very first retail Prism and breaks it and does very well. And this product looks great in retail, man. I can't wait to get my hands on some. Next up, Sports Card Investor. Amber, right? Amber's back. And let's face it, Amber's cute. And I love Amber's picks. She talks a little about some of the cards, breaks them down for you. A little sneak peek over here on the side. Gives you great charts. Again, what I like about this is just pure data. Here's where they were, here's where they're going, and here's what the trends are. New content provider I stumbled across is Sports Card Consultant. Now, I'll tell you, when I first started listening to this, I was intrigued because he uses market movers. But in the beginning, he's very much, selling his. He's got a subscription service, and a lot of people do, Patreon channels and so forth. And I was a little like, I don't know, man. But as I listened to it and listened to the content, I was a little impressed, and I was like, he's giving me some good information. Now, I will say this: I'm not planning to sign up. Probably won't. The one thing I'll mention that did intrigue me at the end, apparently he's got a submission group too, where he gives discounts to his members for subbing to him. So that might be worth checking out. But anyway, regardless, good content. I like the fact he's using, some cool charts with market movers. And again, I'm a fan of market movers because it's all the data. It's not just hand-picked data. It's all the data. It's there for you as a tool that you as a, analyst or hobbyist can use to figure out what you want to do and make some great comparisons. The ratios are beyond anything else in the market. The ratio comparison part I'm trying to refer to. Next up, this is a phenomenal video. This is Ty bench player grabbed 3 wives of 3 sports card collectors, got them together and did kind of a conversation. He does a little game show at the end, kind of like the Newlywed Game. I have to say, this is the best hour you could spend watching on sports cards if you can today. And Ty, I just applaud you and the bench clear team. I believe Mike's idea. This is Mike's idea. And here's another thing I will say. The only thing I'll say, guys, Ty, is that I watched, I can't pronounce her name properly. And I watched these 2 ladies' husbands tonight as well. And in both their channels, they told us that this video is coming out on Wednesday night. And boom, it popped out on Tuesday night. So I don't know if that was just miscoordination, but it was great because they were kind of building up to it. And man, again, great video, guys. Excellent video. Ladies, applaud you. You all are phenomenal. I giggled. I'm amazed. And you're special women. You really are. I just applaud that. I mean that. You're special women. Next up, Fantasy Football Card Quest. If you stop by, I was on the channel live. I had a great time, hour and a half, which went by like that when you're on these things. I try to make short content, and this stuff goes forever, which I understand why it does. Good stuff, guys. Anyway, I really enjoyed the conversation. We talked football. We talked about Prism. We talked about contenders. We talked about breaking. Check it out if you have a chance, and definitely get over there and give a subscription to my boy. Let's get him over 1,000. Let's break 1,000 for him before Christmas. Definitely before Christmas. Let's do that. And last, this has been a long, long one. CRT Sports, love the daily update. Just going to highlight this. This is amazing. Some anonymous person sent that gift to Chris. That's freaking awesome, guys. That is freaking awesome. That is what I love about the hobby. I really mean that. People do that. They like to give. It's not a selfish me-only thing. Even the investor people, the guys we flip or whatever, they like to do this too. I mean, I'll tell you, Sandy, calm down for a second. I myself am definitely more on the investor than I am collector, but nothing makes me feel better as a collector than giving something to somebody I know it's going to be special to them. It touches them. It makes a connection. That to me is what I'm in the hobby for. The investment side is, I guess, what fuels the fire that keeps the hobby going for me, and I love that, and that's why I love both sides of this so much. It's a special, unique community. I think it's unlike anything else. Like, you're not going to find gold traders sending pieces of gold to each other, right? You're not going to find even art collectors giving pieces of valuable art to each other. I think this is what makes the hobby unique. And maybe, give me some ideas. Give me your thoughts. Anyway, guys, it's Wednesday. I hope you have a very safe day if you're traveling, if you're with your family. Be safe, be healthy, take care of each other. Check your retail stores. There could be Prism football out. If you haven't already, please subscribe. I promise someday I'm going to put that in the beginning more. I'm going to get one of those little blips that pops up and says, hey, don't forget to subscribe. But you know what? I'm having so much fun. I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Have a great day.